All right. Hello, everybody. KV Chief Meteorologist Hunter Williams here with you with our extended update of the forecast. I know we had a little bit of damp weather around today. We did not have any severe weather here in central Texas, but maybe you've seen down closer to the Houston area and Harris County. There actually was a confirmed tornado earlier today, but we skipped through the system, did not have any bad weather issues. Tomorrow is going to be a really nice day, actually still warm, but then tomorrow night, a cold front's going to move through, and that's going to kick off another stretch of kind of ups and downs in our temperature forecast with several cold fronts likely on the way for us. So here's a live view as we get into things from our tower cam. Have you zoomed in on DKR Texas Memorial Stadium earlier? They were testing the lights, I'm sure, getting things all ready to go ahead of the big game on Friday. So as we get into Friday, speaking of, I do expect it to be a little cooler by that point. We'll be sunny and warm for your Tuesday. We're going to be like close to 80. Cool down in time for Thanksgiving, continue into Friday. Now, when I say cool down, this is not going to be like frigid, crazy cold or anything, but morning 40s, afternoon 60s, stuff like that. And then I think another cold front coming in this weekend, and then we'll see that is the much more uncertain part of the forecast. Some of the data shows that's a pretty potent cold front that comes through this weekend. We'll get to that coming up here in a second. All right, a little cooler out there right now to 63 in Austin, already in the low 50s for places like Llano. Meanwhile, as you go down to the southeast, we're still hanging on to a little bit of that moisture. Our radar picture is completely quiet right now. Again, we did have some of that like drizzle and shower activity come through. We did not have any strong storms at all. Milam County was briefly under a tornado watch. They canceled that early. So again, we did not have any issues. Here's the setup, kind of complicated. Basically, we have this frontal boundary right here, and then the warm sector, which still includes southeast Texas and the Houston area. So that yellow is still tornado watch, which is in effect there. So our friends to the east and southeast will continue to have a severe weather threat for late this evening into tonight. But for us, this system is pushing away. This is another Pacific system, which is why tomorrow is not going to be a cooler day at all. But the morning will be a little cooler. We'll have some 40s in the hill country, low 50s in Austin. I do think we'll have this little kind of narrow band of fog and drizzle even maybe that could develop, especially along the I-10 corridor, Caldwell, Bastrop, Fayette counties for early tomorrow. That's just early in the day. Then as we go into the afternoon, it will be sunny and warm with high temperatures in the 70s. So we'll wait on tomorrow night, which is when a cold front's going to move through. Here's the plan for your Tuesday. Officially, we'll have 79 in the forecast for Austin. Mid-upper 70s will be widespread, maybe some of the warmest pockets making it into the low 80s. So speaking of this cold front, again, this second cold front gets confusing when we're talking about like 15 different cold fronts in a week's time. This one is not going to bring any rain, like literally not a drop of rain, no rain chance with it. But behind it, we'll go from 79 Tuesday down about 15 degrees to the mid-60s for highs on Wednesday. Then Thursday morning is going to be pretty chilly, so turkey trotters, heads up, will be in the 40s in the morning, and the afternoon will be at 66 degrees. Again, is it a frigid Thanksgiving? No. Is it feeling a little cooler, a little more festive? Yes. 43 in the morning. By about 11 a.m., we're in the upper 50s, and then again for the afternoon, I think it'll be just cool enough that you feel it. I like when it's slightly cool for Thanksgiving. I like when it's chilly on Christmas, too. I know some people don't like the cold weather, but at least on the holidays, kind of gets you in the holiday spirit, right? Okay, beyond that, let's go to the weekend. By the way, Friday, I've got just a small 20% rain chance in the forecast. I think highs will be in the 60s, so maybe a little cool out there at the game. I think it's a 6:30 kickoff out at DKR. I don't think rain's going to be a big issue, though. Okay, this model that I'm showing you, this is our European model. And what it is showing is a pretty robust cold front coming through on Saturday. Now, basically all of our models at some point, whether it be this weekend or next week, basically all of them at some point are bringing through a strong cold front. This model is the earliest, but it's been consistent. The ensemble data backs it up, and I think it just kind of, I think this is probably the most realistic picture. All of that to say, could there be changes in the forecast for this weekend? Yes. But let me show you what this model's printing out. So kind of like this last system, we're getting grazed by rain chance on Saturday. Probably not a big one for us, like at 30 to 40%. And then the front moves through. This model says Sunday morning, we're down to the 30s. And then actually keeps us in the 40s all day. That front's down to our south, and then we have a little system develop on it, and then that kind of pushes some rain into our area from Monday into Tuesday as our forecast stays pretty chilly. Again, that is probably the most aggressive take on things right now. I do not have high temperatures in the 40s in my forecast right now. but we'll have to see the way things trend. If the front stays real strong like that, then maybe that's what we're dealing with. Okay, Coats for Kids. Our Coats for Kids drive is underway. Current coat count over 6,000 as of today. Very exciting. You can go to kvu.com/coatsforkids, or you can scan the QR code on your screen to donate. Very easy if you don't have any coats, you just want to do monetary donation. Super easy. If you do have new or gently used coats you'd like to donate, you can donate in person at any Jack Brown Cleaners location. I think you can donate in person at the Junior League of Austin headquarters as well. So whatever is closest to you. So here's the 7-day forecast. Again, a little murkier, a little less confident at the end of this one, but I feel good about the next couple of days. We'll be in the upper 70s tomorrow with sunshine by the afternoon. Wednesday, we're behind this front, so a little breezier. Not Arctic cold, but cool. You know, we're in the 60s. The morning of Thanksgiving will be chilly at 43. Then the afternoon of Thanksgiving will be cool at 66. Friday, Black Friday, and we have the Texas A&M game at DKR. I think it's a mostly cloudy day. We're a little warmer. Highs are in the upper 60s. Obviously, it's an evening kickoff, so probably like low 60s or so at kickoff. 20% chance for rain. Certainly not looking at a washout right now, but I can't completely rule out a couple showers, but I think we'll be in pretty good shape. Then Saturday, we're waiting on this. This at that point would be a third cold front coming in late day, so a 30% chance for scattered showers and maybe a couple storms with that, as we'll be warmer in the mid 70s. And then as we go into Sunday, based on my latest forecast, again, the timing of this front, we're going to have to fine-tune that part. But I think the front's going to be through Saturday night into Sunday. So that would drop highs into the low 60s on Sunday. And then Monday morning would be in the 40s, if not chillier. And Monday afternoon would be in the upper 50s to low 60s. I know the model that I just showed you was way cooler. Again, we're a ways out, and I'm just not that confident right now to be able to toss out something like that on the 7-day a week away from now. But just to show you, I do think it will be getting cooler Sunday into Monday. Just how cool, we'll fine tune that as we go over the next couple of days. So that is it. That is our 7-day forecast. Kind of leave you with that. So we'll take a little bit of a break. We do not have Monday Night Football on KVU tonight. But we do have our newscast coming up at 10 o'clock. So we'll go over all this stuff in detail again coming up on our newscast at 10, so hopefully we'll see you then. If not, hopefully everybody has a great Thanksgiving holiday. I'll be in with you tomorrow, then I'll be off for the rest of the week, and you'll have Grace coming in on the evenings, but we appreciate everybody joining us. Have a happy holidays, and I will talk to y'all later.